Hello dance families, this is the rehearsal and recital informational video. Just going over the information for our rehearsal and recital day. So Sunday, May 31st is our rehearsal and recital day at the High Fine Arts Center, Lancaster Mennonite School on Lincoln Highway. We have in the newsletter a link. It's the exact location link for you to click on so you know exactly where it is and where to go. This year, just like last year, we have our recitals divided. The younger dancers go first and then our older dancers. This year, though, we have them completely separated. So younger dancers have their recital and then they are dismissed. You can stay, come back in the auditorium with your younger dancer and they can watch the older dancers. And same for the older dancers. They do not have to come for the first half. They check in after the younger dancers recital, but they can also come. If you and your family want to come and see the younger dancers, you're more than welcome to. But we are separating it a little bit more this year so that dancers don't have to be backstage for too long. So in the rehearsal recital newsletter, you will also see that there is the link to see the rehearsals. The full rehearsal list. The same order of the rehearsals is the same order of the recital. So make sure you go in there, find your dancer's class, and then you will know if they are in the olders or the youngers recital. Please be mindful too when you are looking at that list that you are finding your dancer's class. We have two 10 to 12 year tap and jazz combo classes. One's on Monday, one's on Tuesday. We have two 6 to 7 year ballet classes. One's on Tuesday, one's on Wednesday. We also have a 6 to 7 combo class. So we have multiple different classes of some of the same ages. So please make sure you are finding your class, the day of the week, and the exact class that your dancer is in so that you know exactly when to arrive and which part of the recital they are in. Please let us know if you have any questions about that. And then for the rehearsal, when you arrive at that arrival time, you will come into the Lancaster Mennonite School lobby. There is a video of the location so you can watch so you know exactly where to go and stay. And some of our dance moms or dance PTO will be in their Doris Ann's Dance Studio t-shirts, and they will meet you in the lobby at your class and walk you back when it is time for your dancer to have their rehearsal. The parent that is dropping your dancer off should be there at that time, so that they can walk back with them during the rehearsal and see where exactly your younger dancer, you will drop them off for the recital and pick them up after the recital. And then there will be a separate place for older dancers to check in at 6:15 when they come back for their recital time. So there's a separate entrance for that. So we're not all over the place checking in and checking out in the same place. So during that rehearsal time, when you go back for that tour, we will show the older dancers and you parents where exactly to drop your dancer off at 6:15 when you come back. And then for the rehearsal in the auditorium, only the teachers, student teachers, and dancers of those dances going on in the auditorium are allowed in there. You parents, you can wait in the lobby. You can look through the lobby window doors to see where your dancer is dancing on stage to kind of get an idea of where you might want to sit during the recital. And then when we are all done with the rehearsal, the dance PTO mom will bring your dancer back to you in the lobby. And then recital details. So to drop off and pick up, you will find out those locations at the rehearsal day. And then we have a drop off and pick up policy. So the recital times are separated. No dancer will be backstage for hours upon hours at a time. So our policy is you drop off your dancer at that time. Younger dancers should be dropped off at 4:30 before the recital. Older dancers should be dropped off at 6:15, and you do not pick them up until after the recital. So please abide by this policy. If you have any questions, anything else, please talk to your teacher, but you are not allowed to come and pick up your dancer as soon as they dance. They will come back on stage for the finale to say their verses, to take a final bow and a curtsy with their class and their friends. So you drop them off before the recital and then you pick them up after. Younger dancers, one parent will be signing them in and signing them out. And then for the older dancers, those dancers are allowed by themselves to check themselves in and check themselves out with their teacher and the volunteer for their class. And all these details are written down as well. Recital program, shout outs, and donations. So again, this year we are doing, you can write an encouraging message to your dancer, or and in memory of someone, in love and memory of someone. You can put that shout out in the recital program. We will have a virtual recital program this year. And then also on our screen at the recital, where we usually have our picture slideshow, the shout outs will go up there as well. As well as it is a free to attend recital, so we also offer business sponsorship opportunities. So we have a few main business sponsorship opportunities and some regular business sponsor opportunities. So it's a great way for you to advertise your business while contributing to our dance ministry and the recital, so we can continue to keep it free for all of our families and friends to attend. So please click on those links. All of those shout outs and the sponsorships are due by Monday, May 18th. So please be sure to click on those links in the newsletter on which ones you want, and do that all by Monday, May 18th. And then for the recital, when you come back, well, for rehearsal and for recital, dancers must come in full costume, full hair, and everything ready to go. So just the rehearsal is kind of like a trial run for everything. So put their hair up how your teacher tells you to put it up. They will let you know a couple weeks beforehand. Their shoes, their hairpiece, their costume, they should come fully ready for the rehearsal and fully ready for the recital as well. And then it is of utmost importance that you arrive on time, at your arrival time at the rehearsal, and then when you are dropping them off again for the recital. Both recitals are back to back. Our rehearsal times, they are back to back. We are on that stage every minute of our rehearsal, so please make sure it's of utmost importance that you and your guests and family arrive on time. And then only the doors, the Fine Arts Center, those lobby doors will be open for the recital for the guests. So be mindful of that, that your guests know exactly where to enter. It's a big campus, so if you're not familiar, we have a video that shows you the building and everything. So please be sure to watch that. You can send that to your family and guests if they're not familiar with the Lancaster Mennonite School campus, because it's a big campus and those doors are the only ones that will be open. And then every family, we let you know this on your paper and your costume, every family can invite up to 12 guests. So I know some people have a bigger family. If you need a few more spots, please reach out to us. We will be sure to try to accommodate you. And these are just by honor system, so there's no tickets or anything. We will take a love offering at the recital, baskets, if family or friends or anybody feels led to give, to donate to the cost so we can cover the recital. And then dancers in multiple costumes. So if your dancer is in multiple dances and has multiple costumes that they will need to be changing into, they must have a nude leotard on underneath their costume. There will be some dancers that may have to do some quick changes backstage, so just be mindful of that. Your teacher will address other questions about that as well, but go ahead and be now thinking of getting that nude leotard for them. And then last but not least, costumes, shoes, hair, and makeup. If you received your costume, there's a paper in that bag. Make sure you go over all of that. Make sure your tights are in your bag, a hairpiece if you have a hairpiece with a costume, and the costume is good to go. And then be sure that your dancer has the appropriate shoes. They should have a certain color of shoes. That is on that paper, and it's in the newsletter as well. And again, your teacher will be reaching out to you as far as how their hair should be for the recital. Please go over the document. Click on all those videos and links. Let us know if you have any questions, and we're so looking forward to a wonderful worship-filled dance experience. Can't wait for your friends and family to experience it. Your dancers have been working so hard, so we can't wait to see it all come together on that day. If you have any questions, reach out, and we can't wait to be with everybody soon.